Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm having serious microphone difficulties. So, apologies in advance if the audio isn't great. I'm back on these old hideous things. And I don't know if I'll have time to finish this video. So, the energy is utterly chaotic. You may be sensing it yourself. It's disruptive and chaotic. We are in a fire trine, grand fire trine. So that's big push energy. Okay, so I'm just going to skip over the astrology, and there's a lot of it because there's an axis that's really pulling my attention. And I'll begin with my last journal entry, which was, if this is Pluto in Aquarius, you can keep it. Okay, so Pluto ingressed Aquarius, as you know, big event, 19th of November. 20th of November, I wake up to 3 or 4 inches of snow, followed by 3 days of ice, followed by 2 days of broadband outage across the village. It was mayhem. Net result, wandering the streets like a vagrant, I felt displaced and homeless. I was challenging all that foundational energy, trying to find a Wi-Fi connection, ended up having to rent office space to continue my work. Okay, which blew my central nervous system up, and I ended up with a 24-hour flu. And here's the irony. I really wanted to make a second video last week. There were words coming, and I couldn't get to camera. So instead, I decided to wander the streets in sub-zero temperatures, sparking every nerve ending in my body. Handled it much better on the second day, just gave into it. So this is the fire pushing through, okay? And it's going to feel some kind of way to you. Quick note, last night there was something going on with time. I woke up wandering through 2 time streams. And on the left of my body, this time stream was like wading through toffee, like slow motion video. This was normal. And when I looked down to see what I was wading through, it was just stardust, just glistening stardust. So this might be connected to the plasma activation, actually, that happened in the last week or two. Maybe. Let's see what comes out. So there's something weird going on with time. I felt it on my left side, if you're feeling it too. And let's all do a check-in here. Yeah, do let me know. What I want to talk about is an interesting retrograde axis. So Mercury stations direct today, I think, before going retrograde until December. In Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius is debilitated because Mercury belongs in its opposite sign of Gemini and retrograde. In its opposite sign of Gemini, we have Jupiter that rules Sagittarius, also retrograde. And I'm just really curious about the whole axis. 2 debilitated ruling planets coming into and exploring a new alignment as they both move into retrograde. Jupiter's already in retrograde. Okay. So what I want to do is just pull a few cards. I am short of time, and look at opportunities for growth, challenges to each, and what the energy axis is holding. And when I tuned into that, that might be in the underlying story. Grand fire trine, big push, be mindful of intentions as you harness fire. And what's my motivation in this? So to harness fire, we need to know why we're in it. And cultivation I've got, and exculpation. Exculpation is a word that's been coming in for a few days now, and that's freedom from the guilt shame program. And you remember the first sentence I brought in for Pluto is I did this to myself. And what it's going to do is, this is Mercury in Sagittarius, it's going to expand our perception of reality. And are you sure that thing that triggered you was mean? Are you sure it was mean? Or did you perceive it as mean, cruel, toxic? You go into those words because of something that's already in you. Yeah, so we're talking about Gestalt here and the timeline of wounding. Have a reading about that. Have a read about that. So fire might present as rage as Mars also gets ready to go retrograde in Leo. 6th of December, I think it goes retrograde. And so with all this fire coming in, and it's my birthday on Saturday, and my numerology teacher and I have done the chart, and it's all ones. Active fire coming through, and it's bloody fast, and I'm not quite with it. So I'm going to bring that. That's part of why I avoid coming to camera, because I'm not centered and aligned, and I'm not. I'm in the chaos and I'm learning to navigate in a kind of wobble with some old fire energy coming up to be realigned in this retrograde axis. So some questions for you. Oh, so what I'm doing to harness and temper my fires, I've taught myself the hacker, inspired by that video that Russell sent me, which fully activated me at a soul level. I couldn't sit still. I was simultaneously sobbing and laughing all at the same time. It was just activating me at a soul level. So I've taken it, I've taught myself the hacker, and I'm doing the hacker to raise that primal feminine energy in me so I can hold the fire that's coming in. Okay, questions for you. What does your fire personified look like? Did you cultivate its expression and bring it into alignment with your essence? Or did it operate you like a puppet? And that's it for the notes. And we already have two cards that have fallen out. This is the Black Moon astrology. Of course. So Mars wants to speak. And Chiron wants to speak about the wounded, rageful, child. We might go off the Gemini Sagittarius axis here. Underlying card is Saturn and truth. I tell you what, let's put that agenda on a hook because I still want to explore that. This is not that, is it? This is a quick message for the collective, right? You see how fast it is? I'm just going to go with it. Right. Chiron and Mars, what do you want to tell us? So pivot. Okay, so we've got dark feminine coming in wonderfully in her expression. And how can she find her expression? So we're talking about just like raising the dragon breath, that the hacker breath. Okay, so Black Moon Lilith. And how do you express that dark feminine in a powerful, authoritative, sovereign, loving, wisdom way, in a new way? Really easy to get angry and achieve nothing. When anger meets anger, we achieve nothing. Keep the messages short. Okay, keep the messages short. 11th house, Aquarius, the collective. And what are you telling me about the 11th? This is going to come up in the 11th house, isn't it? This is going to come up in the 11th house. Yeah. Whoa, Lordy. Look. So some provocation going on in that house of wow, the collective hidden message. And one of the things I was tapping into is pretense in relationships. That's one of the big themes I'm tapping into, is where we pretend in relationships. And it's going to be so almost brutally exposed that it's going to end some relationships, like end. Because I did this to myself is going to work alongside, like it's almost like Chiron's coming in to hold your hand and say, what did you tell yourself about this? Did you keep telling yourself it was all fine and you were loved? And can you evidence how you were loved? And if you can't evidence how you were loved, how you were held, how you were fully met and embraced and nurtured, and how you had space and opportunity to do that with friend, partner, colleague, if that doesn't stack up, there are consequences. Yeah. This is primal instinct coming online. Primal instinct knows, as my dad used to say, you just KNOW. When you know, you know. The shift point is whether or not you act upon it. In that moment, whether you act upon that gut response, thank you, subduction of such sexuality, is one of the big themes I explored in the work I was doing with Kundalini during the Pluto in Capricorn. 16 years of exploring feminine and masculine energies. So Ophiuchi is the balanced feminine and masculine. And it's a labor of love. It's a lifetime's work. And so we do that through serpent work, Kundalini work. And what that revealed to me was the absolute subduction of sexual expression. I'm not talking about having sex. I'm talking about magnetism. Owning magnetism, owning sexual power, creativity, passion. This is all sacral, primal. Yeah, fantastic. If that's coming online, my poetry's also come back online. So I'm using that to harness fire. So fire is my poetry. The hacker is fire. Find your way, comment, let the collective know something that's working for you. Okay, fire is in the house. Right, two more cards, and we're going to, where am I going? I'm going to the musical alchemy. I want two cards, opportunity and challenge. Why are they the wrong way around? Oh, these are all messed up. I don't know why these are all messed up. And then I've got to go. Opportunity in these energies. Okay, I'm going to go till the end of the year. In this energy, till the end of the year. Right. I'm not taking all of those. Right. I'm not taking all of those, but the first card out. Got a card. Boil, the petulant djinn. Okay. So devil energy is in the house, and the challenge that I've been tapping into is how do I work with my devil energy with inclusively from a point of integration. Impatiently excite transformation. So push, rush, re-death for living resurrection, uncontrolled discordancy. That's when we get lost in the chaos. And in that chaos, we need to settle our molecules down, find your way. Bargaining for free will. Aha. The illusion of free will. Waiting for rights to be handed back to you when you already have them. You just need to exercise them. And I'm going to say this with love. I mean this with love. When I shared the hacker video, so I shared it with my personal collective and I shared it on YouTube. And the one comment I read the most was this: we need more of this energy in the world. Okay, bring it. Well, no, I'm saying we need more of it. Okay, get into that 8 energy. Okay, go down, raise it. raise it up and balance it in the middle. That deep, primal hacker energy is in everybody. If you need it, birth it, cultivate it, get it wrong, get it right, bring it into balance. As if you're taming a wild beast, bring it into balance. It's in you. I'd love to see that flourish in all of you. Okay. It's going to involve some wild, crazy, sexy, magnetic, powerful, animal behavior. It's in you. I am fervent, I am frigid. Yeah, there's the subduction. It's just gone, sexual expression has gone so far underground, and it is our raw power. I could call it raw feminine power, but I know I'm speaking to men and women. This isn't gender specific. This is the chaos of the universe as the divine feminine, the dark. Next card is filter. Yep. Filter that petulant gin. Bring it in. Sit it at the round table of all the aspects of you. Sit it. Watch where it takes its place. Watch and work with it. Aquarius. Scorpio energy going underground. Eros. Sparkling new narratives. I am whizzing through these. Right, reprogramming. How are you going to work with devil energy? Okay. I'm getting a reminder note here about love. And I was talking with love the other day. So you'll have heard, I do jokingly not refer to puny human love. Okay, so this is the love that we weaponize, that we manipulate people with, that we use as altruistic narcissism. And very often, what we mean when we're talking about human love is attraction, infatuation, want, need. What if we pursue love without need? Okay. And so I'm feeling into love, and it's this energy. Love dissolves. Love dissolves. Love dissolves. Every conflict, it dissolves. Pride, ego, vanity, narcissism, woundedness, it dissolves. But we've got to let go. Yeah, Venus, Leo. Look, all the players are here. I can't make this up. I wish I could do a 1 hour long reading with these. Okay. Wow. Subducted energy. Advice. One advice card. Go steady. One advice card to close the reading on. I'm sorry, I can't be with you longer. Just dancing in the chaos. My third eye is on fire. My crown is on fire. It's all fire. Cards are being really obedient. Just one closing message, please. Yeah. Here's the closing message. It's all over the table. It's all over the table. What does your fire personified, so in the world, showing up and behaving and being, look like? What does your fire personified look like? Really take your time with this. Go to your journal, go to your inner journeying. Did you cultivate its expression and bring it into alignment with your essence? Or does it operate you like a puppet? That's it. I'm gone. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Just Bear with me. It's going to be on and off and on and off and in and out and in and out. I'm still here and I'm still bringing it. And I thank you for your love. Take great care. See you soon. Bye.